What bike should I take? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo! What's up guys, Paramoto here. How are you guys doing today? Today I'm doing fantastic. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to video every single day June. Guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. It helps me out a ton. I'm putting in so much work to try to grow this channel this June, and I would love it if you would just hit that subscribe button. So I got kind of like a weird topic to talk about today on today's Topic Tuesday. It's not necessarily motorcycle, it's more life related. It's a little epiphany that I had this week. I've been off for about a week, right? And I'm coming in and having to go back to work. Like, I'm coming up on the time to go back to work. Like this year I've been learning piano, right? I've been trying to learn piano. I used to play like guitar and bass and like all other stuff in like punk rock bands and stuff, and I don't really feel like, you know, I didn't really feel like joining another band. I was like, what's a really good instrument to play solo? And piano kept on coming up, so I decided that I wanted to learn piano. So like as an adult, you know, I structured my time with piano. Like I was just like, I wanted to spend an hour every single day practicing piano so I would get really good at it, right? Like I want to get really good this year. You know, I know it's going to take a few years to be like really presentable, to be able to sit down and impress people, you know, but like I wanted to spend like an hour a day on piano, right? Well, I'm an adult. I have a full-time job. I basically do YouTube full-time, like as of this month. And, you know, not monetarily, but just time-wise, I put a ton of time into YouTube. And to be honest with you, you know, my time started dwindling on what I can spend learning this new instrument. So what did I do? Instead of like knuckling down and being like, well, you know, any time is better than no time, I just decided to quit. February to about this month, I have not been playing piano. It's been sitting in the corner, gathering dust, as is the fate of a lot of musical instruments, gathering dust in corners. I got some guitars gathering dust in corners, but they've been well played, and they're like all of my sentimental guitars that I'll never get rid of, like first acoustic, my first electric guitar, and the bass guitar that I used to tour with. So, you know, those instruments are never going anywhere. I don't care how bad of a cocaine habit I get, I'm not selling them for drugs. Those instruments will never be sold for drugs. Of course, I would have to develop a drug habit first, and then have to sell it for drugs, so those things are pretty safe. But, so my epiphany on learning piano was that if you can't spend the amount of time you want on something, then maybe any time is better than nothing, right? So this month what I've been doing is, instead of measuring my dedication to learning this new instrument in a matter of time, like, you know, 45 minutes to an hour every single day, or you're a failure, I've decided to be like, well, any time is better than no time. And instead of, you know, measuring your success in time spent, maybe you should just try to learn a little bit of something new every time you sit down at it. Maybe you should try to learn another bar or another measure, or maybe you should just get better at what you already know. That's what I've been, and I've been much happier. It has reignited my fire, because, you know, the thing is about learning something, if you have little successes and you set little goals, you're much more likely to stick to it than if you set big goals and you fail at them over and over. So what you need to do is you need to set little tiny goals. You need to be, you know, cool with yourself. Make sure that you're not beating yourself up if you don't meet them. You're just, you know, set those little goals. Set those little goals like, I'm going to sit down at this piano every day and I'm just going to try to learn something different. I'm going to try to learn the next bar and measure the song that I'm learning. I'm going to try to just, you know, play and just get a little bit better at what I was learning yesterday, you know? And I have seen a lot more improvement, you know? And I kind of wish that I would have, you know, adopted this mentality or thought of this, you know, back in my early 20s. In my adult life, I've been a beginner at a lot of things. I've decided to try new things a lot, you know, from learning guitar to learning, you know, how to play hockey to starting jiu-jitsu, piano, motorcycles. Like, I've done a lot of new things since I've been an adult. I've quit a lot of things too, because I wasn't getting as good as I wanted to be. So back when I was like 21, learning how to skateboard again, because I was a skateboarder all through my teen years, and when I was 20 and 21, I really started enjoying skateboarding again. And like, I ended up quitting because I wasn't as good as I thought I should have been. And instead of just concentrating on being good or bad, I should have concentrated on being better than I was yesterday, you know? Because you're not going to ever be like, oh yeah, like, you're a skateboarder at 21? Yeah, why aren't you like Nigel Houston or like, you know, Sheckler at this point? And it's like, you'll probably never be there because you probably don't have the talent base for it. But what you could do is you could be better than you were yesterday. even better than you were 6 months ago. You could have fun, you know, and I probably would have never quit if I would have thought about things that way. You know, it's the little things. It really is the little things that help you get through life. Yeah, I lost my ish earlier today. It was like, I kept on like pushing the bike through neutral, and like it wouldn't go in neutral, and it was probably just because I was backing it straight out the driveway after I started it. So like the transmission probably wasn't meshed the way it should have been. So I lost it, man. I lost my crap. So yeah, that's my little epiphany / life advice for all you beautiful people out here, is if you want to try something new, or you have something that you like to do that you were just bummed that you don't have enough time to spend or dedicate yourself to, you know what? Spend any time doing it and call that a success, rather than constantly denoting yourself a failure because you're not able to spend as much time as you would like. You'll never spend as much time as you would like on things that you like to do. You know, we're adults and we have responsibilities and obligations, and it'll never be there. That time will never be there. And you know what? That time will never be there. You just got to make do with what you can. And you know what? Stop beating up on yourself. But that has been a Paramoto PSA on this Topic Tuesday, and I am just happy to be able to bring this to you. I hope this, you know, helps some people out, you know, that are struggling. I hope this helps you think about things a little bit differently, and you get back to doing what you like to do. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. It helps me out so much. Guys, please, I need it. I seek the approval of strangers on the internet. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. It helps me out so much. Anyway guys, I hope you guys are having a beautiful summer day like I am right now. We'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces. Yeah.